Egypt's parliament is preparing to sit for the first time since it was dissolved last month. President Mohamed Morsi has defied Egypt's military council by ordering parliament back to work. But the Supreme Court says the president has exceeded his power because the parliament was elected illegally.
If the president's decree is followed, these gates to parliament should open on Tuesday. But that won't happen if Egypt's military powers and the Supreme Court have their way. On Monday, Egypt's top judges backed their decision to dissolve parliament. The country's military council agreed, putting them at direct odds with the president Mohamed Morsi, who on Sunday had ordered parliament to reconvene.
Well, just in a couple of hours' time, the parliament is due to reconvene. Yesterday, the security guards did allow MPs in the Parliament building for the first time since it was dissolved a couple of weeks ago. So the best guess is they probably will be allowed into the building. There's also to be a demonstration in support of them by Muslim Brotherhood supporters in Tahrir Square. So I guess, you know, first reaction is here we go back to the races. But in fact, of course, there's a lot of complicated strands to this, particularly the Parliament may meet, but it's not at all clear that any laws they passed will be respected by anybody. For example, the Judges Club, which is a meeting of senior judges, or just a kind of informal gathering of them, said they wouldn't implement any laws passed them by the new parliament because they wouldn't see them as legitimate. And I expect the same kind of ruling might well come through from the Constitutional Court. So, in a way, this might be a bit of a Pyrrhic victory for President Morsi. He might get his parliament back, but they might be a fairly powerless parliament.
I'm very concerned on the motive behind such a decision. If it is going to be a decision to enhance the powers of the Muslim Brothers, or if it's going to be a decision that pushes the revolution to the right directions. And I think in the next few days, if there are other moves that are confrontational and revolutionary, then it will prove to be a move that is away from the narrow interest of the Muslim Brothers, and it could be a move that is very beneficial for the revolution.
Morsi's decision could end a brief honeymoon with the military council, which has already made what some people see as a veiled warning that they expect the constitution to be respected.